Pennsylvania is all around us, and we want to help you to explore our state. Hi, I'm Beth Erickson, Museum Educator at the State Museum of Pennsylvania. Join me today as we explore the state symbols of Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is home to many flowers. If you had to pick a favorite flower to represent the state, what would you choose? Rhododendron? Dandelion? Joe Pye weed? That one has a funny name. Well, the selection of the state flower of Pennsylvania was not a smooth process. It started in 1927 when the Pennsylvania General Assembly considered adopting the tulip tree and the flower of the tulip tree as Pennsylvania's official state tree and flower. The legislation was considered at great length, but in the end, no action was taken. So in 1933, they tried again, but the General Assembly was still unable to reach an agreement. So this time, they passed two bills for state flowers. One bill for the mountain laurel and the other for the pink azalea, and deferred the decision-making to the governor at that time, Gifford Pinchot. So how did the governor decide which bill to sign into law? Well, no one knows for sure, but there is a story that Governor Pinchot preferred the pink azalea, but his wife Cornelia preferred the mountain laurel. Regardless of how it was decided, on May 5, 1933, Governor Gifford Pinchot signed the mountain laurel bill into law, declaring it the state flower of Pennsylvania. The state of Connecticut also chose the mountain laurel as their state flower. Mountain laurel is found throughout the state and is part of Pennsylvania's history. In the early 18th century, mountain laurel was cultivated as a flowering ornamental and was used as decoration, especially for holiday wreaths and floral arrangements. It was even exported for use as an exotic flower in English gardens. Blooming in the spring, it is one of the few broad-leaved native plants that does not lose its leaves in winter. Mountain laurel is a woody plant and member of the heath family, which also includes azaleas, blueberries, cranberries, huckleberries, and rhododendron. Mountain laurel may be beautiful, but it can also be deadly. It turns out that all green parts of the plant are poisonous and can be fatal. Well, not everything beautiful is good to eat. The mountain laurel also has a unique adaptation to dispense pollen. So we know that flowers need pollen to reproduce, and that flowers have reproductive parts. An individual mountain laurel flower has 10 filaments and anthers which hold the pollen. As the flower blooms, the filaments are pulled backward in an arc, creating a hair-like trigger. The filaments are under tension, ready to launch pollen into the air. When a pollinator begins to explore the flower, its weight releases the stamen and the filament hurls or catapults the pollen at up to 8 miles per hour toward the center of the flower, hitting the underside of the pollinator. The catapult ensures that the pollinator contacts the pollen and promotes the future reproduction of mountain laurel flowers. Who doesn't like a catapult? I guess that cool feature makes up for the horrible poisoning possibility. So the next time you are out for a walk in Penn's Woods, look for our state flower, the mountain laurel, near the edge of the forest or on a wooded hillside. But watch out for that catapult pollen. Save that for the bees. I hope you enjoyed learning about the mountain laurel flower and its selection as the state flower of Pennsylvania. Visit our webpage for more on how to make a pollen catapult.